The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook. Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Elias Stone, a human cleric.
I'm Connor Shenold. I play Sable, a half-elf rogue.
I'm Johnny Payne, and I play August E. Graymore, a human fighter.
I'm Carrie Hester, and I play Moxie, a tiefling bard.
And I'm Brooke Bullock, your DM. Please join us as we explore the curse of the Clockwork City. After a suspenseful evening exploring and then running from a hidden guild hall repurposed as perhaps elitist cult underneath the Clockwork City, our heroes have retreated, most of them, to the Siren Song, where Moxie was able to provide the smuggler's quarters down in the basement for Dr. Stone and August E. Graymore. Moxie herself has retreated back up to her own private quarters on the second floor of the Siren Song, and Sable has retreated back to his guild hall of the Sapphire Society. He went to visit, a late night visit to Minthra, but she was not in her office. Who would like to be in charge? In fact, let's have everybody be in charge of fate and start with a little bit of dice rolling. Each of you roll me a d6. Johnny Payne, roll me 2d6, but tell me the numbers separately. Okay. Michael Cross.
4.
A 4. And Connor?
6.
A 6. Boom. Kiri?
I also got a 4.
Also got a 4. Would you re-roll,
I was gonna say, do you need
please?
me to re-roll?
Yes.
That's another 4. There's a 2.
A 2. All right. And Johnny Payne?
4.
A 4.
1.
And a 1. Most fantastic. All right. Morning comes unto our city, and kind of what's the vibe? What are we doing? Any hangovers from the bottle? Did that stay up on the bar, or did you take that down with you?
I took it with me.
There we go.
So I woke up early.
As always.
Yes. And I am looking over my ritual book, and I'm trying to I don't know if you're woken up yet, but I am casting slowly. It takes me about an hour and 10 minutes to cast Find Familiar.
Yes, you're praying unto the goddess for a little help, maybe a companion, an extra set of eyes. Maybe you're, nervous or worried about what might happen next, and it would surely be nice if the guardian, the goddess, sent you a guardian of some type, or a little, like I said, second set of eyes or something like that. That's fantastic. Awesome. Which, behind the scenes, is the, what feat? Where does that come from that you can now do that?
Ritual caster.
Awesome.
And so I have 3 rituals that I can cast. They're just not cleric spells. So Find Familiar, Identify, and Comprehend Language. And once a day I can cast them as a non-ritual. I can cast them.
Yeah. Excellent.
My favorite bit is that Michael loves a familiar for logistical gameplay purposes. Kiri loves a familiar because she just wants a cute little pal. She never uses her familiar.
Mine is for gameplay. Yours is for adult.
Hell out of Mudman. You use Mudman.
More towards the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
I just want a little pal.
I don't know if do you get up early or do you just always sleep in?
Norm, a little early, not like I used to when I was in the guard. But yeah, stagger upstairs, and I set the bottle on the bar, and there's just about one shot missing from it. I look over and notice that the good doctor is doing his thing, and I kind of like walk a little bit close to him, and I can't break him, so I just go back up to the bar and sit down away from the bottle.
There you go. A little reptilian head pops up over the edge of the bar.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi. What can I get for you?
Water.
Water. Got it.
Omelet.
Omelet. Water. Omelet. Got it. We'll be right back.
And you hear the little clitter of feet banging around.
Wash
kitchen.
your hands.
It's okay. He's not allowed to touch the food.
He's telling somebody what
He
I
can
want.
only take the orders.
There you go. About that time do we hear Melody's voice, someone's voice kicking him out of the kitchen?
Arya's in the kitchen.
Arya's in the kitchen.
Because Arya would have come in she comes in and does bread and breakfast,
At
right?
4 a.m.
Yeah, she's in there at bread and breakfast, and then she makes the stew of the day, and then she leaves. But yeah, so she would be in there, probably scolding him for getting in her way,
Right.
tracking flour everywhere.
There you go. Telling him that he can't use the same water he washed his hands with to serve. Right. Poor Kobe.
You can take the orders, but please don't touch the food.
I'm getting good.
Doesn't make you less gross. Maybe we should invest in some gloves, a hairnet,
Hey, whatever.
a hornet.
And then August, you see, this one little set of claws comes over the counter and then pulls up, and Kobe's there, and he sets a glass of water there in front of you, right?
Water.
Yes.
Okay.
And then hops back down and scurries off somewhere else.
I'm looking around for Otto. Is he just standing around?
Over there in the corner by the front door.
Okay.
Is he just like a sculpture most of the time, just standing there waiting?
Yep,
But
maybe
he's-
so. It's
but he's
where we
happy.
left him.
He has purpose.
Right underneath the big portrait of Myra Sol, right? And remind the listeners, who's Myra Sol?
Oh, she's a mermaid. She just has a name.
There we go. Yep.
I'll raise my glass of water in the direction of Otto.
And you hear this little whirling of gears, and a little light comes from those eye sockets, right? As they open up, and the head slightly turns to be looking right at you.
At ease. And I'll drink my water.
For some reason, there's a strange sense of disappointment that comes from the automaton, and then the little irises like close back down.
He's a horrible Tamagotchi parent.
I give you attention.
Meanwhile, upstairs, perhaps. How early is Moxie getting around, or is she, doing some...
Canonically, if you'll remember, a few days ago, maybe a week ago, unclear, I don't remember time. I had gotten up early to do paperwork. I'm deciding that was like the month's paperwork, and I don't have to do it yet. So
I'll allow it.
And she's a business owner. We don't have a business owner skill to roll for. But anyway, she's sleeping in because she doesn't have paperwork today. And she almost died. And why not? She's also a night owl. She owns a bar.
This is true, right? So coming in at 2 a.m., that was normal for her.
Yeah,
right?
that's
So,
just, lunchtime.
there we go.
So she's probably sleeping in, not like crazy late, like mid-morning.
Okay, 10-ish.
I mean, you guys, every time I try to give an actual time, you guys say, oh.
No. That's fine. I realize there's no other way to do it.
There's no other way to describe, so I said
Unless you
mid-morning.
want to create your own time, there's no way to do it.
Yeah, like 9:30, 10.
Yeah. Perfect. I like it. Very good. And then, what kind of morning rituals does she do? Either like class-wise, character class-wise, or just personality-wise. What are some of her morning rituals?
Here we go. Are you ready? Here's a quick run. Step 1, shower. Step 2, satin dressing gown. Step 3, tea and breakfast in the kitchen. If you'll remember, she's not great at pancakes, but she doesn't eat pancakes for breakfast normally. That was for the children. She's just gonna make a protein shake or something. She's not a chef. But the important part is she's in the kitchen and she's going to hum to herself? She needs music, but I don't think she's got a stereo in this world. We need to come up with a stereo invention. And she's gonna do a little dance around
Performance
her kitchen.
bard.
Yeah. I did decide on the drive-in this morning that if Moxie lived in our world, she would be a big fan of Donna Summer. She would be a big disco girly. Donna Summer, ABBA, she'd be into it.
Yeah.
God, that tracks so
That's
much.
fantastic.
Right? Isn't that
is
perfect?
So
So
great.
much. Michael Cross, please see if we can break copyright law and have some ABBA playing.
We can have some disco going. I know, definitely. I love the idea of some disco. Like you could do like a minor illusion or something like that to create the
I
sound.
can create sound.
Yes.
I don't think I have that skill. That spell though.
You did.
That's awesome.
Oh, was it prestidigitation? You used that.
I have thaumaturgy.
Maybe that was it. Doesn't that make sound?
It does. It makes my voice louder.
I bet we could find a creative use for it. There we go.
Yeah, but none of them are sound based.
Oh,
Oh, phantom
well.
sound.
there you
There we
go.
go. Ding ding. See?
Such as a rumble of thunder, a cry of arraignment. So it's spooky disco. Halloween themed disco. But she does make tea for her and Rhapsody, and will bring Rhapsody. Probably was awake earlier, so she drops off a tea, and then she'll eat breakfast, get dressed, and go downstairs. Probably somewhere around 10:30.
There you go. When you go and knock on Rhapsody's door and enter in or whatever, Rhapsody has maps all over the flat spaces on her bed, on her desk, all over the flat spaces of her room, and you can tell she's been up for a while. And she has an intense look about herself. She's definitely like searching, looking for something. And as you walk in, she says, "Yeah, just set it anywhere, Mox."
I mean, I just brought you a breakfast tea, but maybe you needed something with a bit more caffeine. How long have you been awake?
No, it's been great. A while.
Are you planning some kind of, are you leaving? I thought I had more time.
And she actually then turns and looks back at you, and you can see the processing happening. And then she says, "She came to me in a vision last night. Arcane. I think I had a dream message."
Okay. Was it in, what does that have to do with the map? Yeah, I'm filling in the blanks here.
So, for those of us who might know or remember, Kiri, go ahead and tell us. A little bit of Rhapsody's backstory
Oh,
is
is that where we're going with this?
She had a love interest, right?
Okay, so once upon a time, Rhapsody used to be the captain of a great merchant vessel. And while she was sailing along as the first mate, her captain dies. They go to shore in order to give him funeral rites. And little do the crew realize they have landed on the island that is, I don't want to say owned, occupied by a chorus of sirens. And Rhapsody falls in love with one of these sirens named Marisol while she's grieving this captain she loved as a father. The rest of her crew is like, Rhapsody, we kind of like gotta go. Like, we gotta go back. We have families and stuff. And she's like, oh, yeah. So she says goodbye to Marisol. She says, I'll be back. So she goes back, whatever, time passes. She gets her own vessel, and she spends the rest of like the next 30 to 50 years sailing the seas trying to find this island, but she never finds it again because the island moves. It's never in the same place. So she never finds Marisol. And so when she comes back to Ironspire, she opens the siren song in honor of Marisol.
Marisol. There we go, right? And so, indeed, when she says, she came to me in a dream, it was arcane, I know it was a dream message, Moxie, you know there could only be one she that would create this kind of like intensity in Rhapsody. It's Marisol.
Well, we could look into getting you a crew. I guess I'll stay here and keep running things. But we can, Jefferson down at the docks, he can probably talk to some people. I can probably look up some of our contacts. We can get you on a boat, but it's gonna take most of your savings.
And she reaches out and taps you on the hand, kind of in a comforting, not necessarily condescending way. And she says, "Love, I've been ready for this. I've got things. I just need to make a few contacts. I just need to send a few messages. But I think I might be headed just offshore to the Haunted Isles, which, for those of us who may or may not know, the townies would know. So Iron Spire sits kind of in a peninsula just inside downriver of a harbor area, right, of Tanvarel, our continent, and out maybe 100 miles or so off of that harbor, off of that inlet, is a shattered group of islands that's known as the Haunted Isles. And it is a place that nobody goes if they want to have a chance of coming back either sane or safe.
Okay. Rhapsody, you know, you're like a mother to me. I say this with all the love in my heart. You aren't the same adventurer you were a century ago. You've retired. Going in search of her in the sea is one thing. I feel like the unknownness of the terrors and dangers you'd face would give me more confidence. But I know what terrors you're gonna face in the Haunted Isles. You can't do that.
I just need to go look. Mox. You know, I just need to go look.
I know, but you're never gonna come back, and I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for that.
We won't land. We won't stay. I just need to go see if the cliffside that I saw in the vision, if she's waiting there for me. I've got to go.
You know, there's only one way this is going to happen. We're gonna have to pay Aria more. She's the only one that can watch the stinking bar, because I'm gonna have to go on this boat and make sure that you don't get yourself permanently retired.
Road trip.
The good news is I got a couple of goons in the basement that I think we can get to go with us.
Apt.
You're my henchman.
You're her henchman, I'm her friend.
I thought we'd already established this. Your beloved henchman. You stay here with your maps. Let me go talk to a man about a horse.
Okay, well, I'll need to I'll send some messages and things like that. I just wanted to let you know, but go on with your day, it'll be fine. I won't leave, and she looks at you very intently. I won't leave without letting you know.
Of course you're not, because I've got the keys. Hypothetically, you ain't leaving without me. And she'll put on some shoes.
Go down to the bar.
Oh, good, August, you're up. I've got a job for you. Do you get seasick by chance?
I don't know.
You want to find out?
Yes. Maybe some fresh sea air will do me good.
Dr. Stone, you been on a boat before?
I am ritually casting something in the corner.
Oh, okay. Well, I assume he'll get back to us later. Yeah. We've really got to get some kind of a walkie-talkie situation. I should have picked up sending as my third level spell.
I'm actually something
I guess we'll just wait to see if anybody comes around, and she'll go back into the kitchen to see what Ario's up to, and then you just hear a muffled, "Kobe, I told you can't touch the food!"
That's just a taste test. What?
So I guess I'm gonna wait for Dr. Stone to finish casting his spell and or Sable to show up.
That'll be great. Meanwhile, across town at the Sapphire Society, what do Sable's quarters look like, and kind of what is his morning routine? Maybe it's different. Maybe it's different after having this particular suspenseful, anxiety-filled night, or maybe it's the same as always.
So, Sable gets up in the morning. No real lazing about for him. He immediately gets dressed in his uniform, heads out of his room into the larger kind of sitting area that would be used if Minthra had any other apprentices.
Yes.
But until she does, Sable has it to himself, and he grabs just like a measly piece of toast and heads on out. Does a few chores around the Sapphire Society, helps out with the commissary area, and then kind of looks at the time, and he actually heads back to Minthra's office.
Okay. Very nice. And you can tell the the ever-burning torch that is outside of her spot. The little sconce is tilted straight up instead of at a bit of an angle, and so that usually means she's in the office. So
I'll knock and wait.
Enter.
I head on in.
And she is there, paperwork out on her desk, a couple of codexes, a couple of volumes of things. Maybe one of them definitely looks like a ledger, and the other is some type of maybe research book or something. So she's like, well, you're back.
I got in last night. Was gonna run my report past you, but you weren't in, so decided to check in the morning.
Very nice. So what's going on?
Investigated the Shivered Inn. Led us to a man named Greeley, which led us to an even more confusing area and parts of the city that I certainly never knew about.
And she's taking some notations of some things. It appears to be whatever it was she was working on when you first walked in. So kind of, listening with one ear, so to speak.
Did you know there was passages in the city walls?
And the pen, scribble, just stops. And she looks up, excuse me?
There's passages in the city walls. Like, we went into an abandoned warehouse, and Greeley got away, and he opened up a passage that led through the walls of the city.
And she puts her quill down. Go on.
And so we picked up his trail, which led us into a strange room, and then further past there, we found the remnants of a spider cult.
A spider cult?
Yes.
Inside the city walls.
It's hard to triangulate where exactly, how far deep down we went. There was a temple, and they were worshiping a face spider.
And she's just in thought. Thanks. Excellent. Worshipping a phase spider, like in a warlock patron kind of way?
Exactly.
Fascinating.
Do you know anything about this?
And she pauses for a long time and roll me an insight check.
Okay. 12.
So she seems to be in thought, and then she doesn't necessarily answer the question, but she says, there's all kinds of weird fringe cults that can pop up from time to time. Do you think this complex underneath the city, access through these gaps, these tunnels in the city wall, do you think there's more of them?
I don't know about the rooms specifically, but those passages through the city walls went on for miles, it seemed.
Why do we not know about this?
I don't know.
And she closes the tome that she was reading out of and picks it up, slides it into her desk, and then says, I'm going to have to do some research. Surely someone at the Sapphire Society knows of the existence of these. Why have they kept it a secret from us? If they haven't discovered them, what even are we doing as a group to not know that there are passageways within the city walls that could be used to our benefit? A cult, you say?
Yes.
How many? How large? Do you remember?
I'd say about 15 to 20 people, and there was one individual that was the leader talking about bring your doubts, bring your sacrifices to, in the context of it, seems to be the spider.
And she opens up another desk drawer, pulls out a parchment, and starts scribbling notes, apparently what you've been talking about in one way or different things, and says, and were you seen?
I don't think so. We disguised ourselves in cultist attire to get through there, and if they did see us, they weren't alive to really give much of a description.
And that weren't really alive, she looks up, and there's this weird mix on her face of like, of course you did pride, but then also her shoulders sag just a tiny bit. And she's like, you murdered people.
A few of them, yeah.
How many? And she starts scribbling again.
There was the guards in the warehouse attic. There were 2 cultists. There were like a weird mummy dwarf creature.
And she's just scribbling the whole time, and occasionally you hear,
And then like a half a dozen spiders.
Half a dozen spiders that y'all took care of. And then there were another two that were kind of guarding our way.
At this point, one hand has moved up to her forehead and is just gently like rubbing a temple.
I didn't kill Greeley though. He got away. I guess he does know what we look like.
And then that pauses. That stops the scribbling. That she lifts her head up. That is a problem.
It is a problem.
And she's thinking, I don't know what we're going to do about that.
I did leave him severely wounded.
There's every chance they might come after you. Do you think they can track you here?
I was careful on my way back here.
Very good. And so she says, they need somewhere else to go. Some other distraction. That place you've been hanging out with the Moxie girl, the Siren Serenade, whatever that is. I want you to go there and spend some time there. Make sure anyone who's going to cause trouble finds you there. And then take care of it.
Sable is quiet for just the tiniest of seconds before... Yes, ma'am. Can I do a deception on that one?
Does she roll bad?
So what's your deception roll?
17.
Minthra rolled a natural 20. My estimate dice.
Yeah.
And she senses that pause. And she's like, are we going to have a problem with that?
Surely there's some other way we could... no, ma'am. There's no problem.
Very good. It is a game. It's not cat and mouse necessarily, but now you roll an insight on her, please.
Oh, another 12.
That's okay. She only rolled a 9 this time, a modified 9 this time. She rolled very low. So when she says, good, you can tell it's not good. If you know you rolled a 12 and you beat it by, you're probably going to have a tail.
Okay.
She's probably going to send someone to be watching you.
Okay.
So if you know your mentor.
Yeah.
Right. So, and as happens so often, she says, well, I have work to do now, messes to clean up, things to take care of. Why are you still standing here? Go.
And I am gone. And knowing she's probably going to send a tail after me, I head to the siren song.
Alrighty. Maybe arriving about the time that Moxie's coming downstairs finally. Breakfast has been done. So your omelet, how was it?
It was delicious. It was just what I needed.
Awesome. Fantastic. So Kobe, of course.
Didn't touch it. That's the rule.
And Kobe would always follow the rules. Anyway, he does kind of linger a little too long in like watching you eat it, skittering away, coming back, seeing if you need anything.
He has seen Melody and Harmony get tips, and he thinks you're gonna tip him.
When you finally finish with the plate, how well did you clean your plate? Like, take the fork and like scrape everything off, or like?
Did Kobe bring the plate out?
Yeah, I think you probably
I did not eat the edges.
Very good. You're like,
All done.
All done.
Yeah, all right.
and he takes the plate, and he's just, before he's even turned all the way around, he's like licking the plate, cleaning it off, like skittering away down back to the kitchen.
I've got to find a way to fire this kobold.
Kobe,
His head peeks back around from the kitchen.
have you ever thought of returning home?
Service.
And he kind of he kind of deflates a little bit.
Promise.
Your promise has been upheld, Kobe. Your service is complete. If you'd like to return, you can.
He kind of looks left and right and then scurries back out of the kitchen, comes around the bar. So you don't see him for a second, but you can hear his feet. Comes right up next to you as you're sitting there at the bar stool and leans in really close and then says,
But syrup.
But syrup.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
When you're done cleaning up here, would you do me a favor? Would you go over and give Otto an inspection, see if any bolts are loose or anything they can't reach that might need tightening?
Okay.
Just help the old boy out.
All right.
and you see him scurry over back to the kitchen, and then a few minutes later he's scurried out there, probably with like a dirty wash rag from cleaning tables or something like that, and starts polishing on the boots of Otto and just making his way up the legs and stuff.
We have to get him some we need to make a magic item that just keeps his hands clean.
You've got to teach Arya or Melody, prestidigitation, exactly.
They get an artifact over the kitchen door there. Every time he passes it, it just casts it on
It
him.
just disinfects the whole thing, top to
Prestidigitation
bottom.
on him, yeah.
Since we never know exactly when Sable enters, how long has Sable been standing there?
A while. I see the kobolds still around.
No! I thought I told you to stop sneaking up on me like that. We gotta get you a bell.
Well, you have one at the door and it never works.
No, I think you figured out how to get in the door. It works every time I use the door. I think you're casting silence on the bell and then coming in.
You know I'm not a magic type.
You say it, but I don't believe it. But I'm glad you're here. What do you know about boats?
Absolutely nothing.
What do you know about the Haunted Isles?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, do you want to go with us, or do you have other responsibilities? Because I've got to go to the Haunted Isles, I guess, to make sure that my mother doesn't get herself killed.
Well, sorry about your mother, but don't we have pressing issues in the city that we were going to take care of?
Unless you have brought me some kind of epiphany about we're missing a lot of information. So unless you brought the book with all the information in it, then
Weren't
I
we
don't know what
going
to
to
do.
the place with books to get the information?
I mean, we have some time. We don't have to leave today. She's got to call people. I'm just trying to see how many crewmen I need to amass.
Sometime. Sure, so let's see, how much time do we have? So we tried to kill a guy who got away, and he knows what each of us look like. So how much time do we actually have if he is potentially one of the members of that spider cult? And we weren't as sneaky coming back to this here establishment as we should have been.
You know, friends don't treat friends this way.
Friends are brutally honest with one another.
That's not true. I don't tell you when those pants look funny on you.
You've never mentioned my hats.
That's because I want you to keep wearing the pants. I think they look hilarious.
But you don't want him to wear pants?
I do want him to wear pants, just not those pants.
Moxie, you never told me about these feelings you have for me.
Exactly, because friends aren't brutally honest with each other. That's the point I'm making.
They're brutally honest when it's important matters.
Listen, I know a gal. She can get us some information. I don't know if she'll have all the information that we need, but she might have some of it. She's been around for like a million years. So if she doesn't have a book about it, she might just know.
Would you like a tavern for Rhapsody to come back to?
I already was going along with your research mission. You don't need to continue to try to threaten me. I will not be shaken down like some
Down shaker.
down shaker. I don't think that works, August.
Moxie, you know how I normally shake down my targets. This is far from my normal means.
I was just agreeing with you.
I'm saying, simply, we have things to prioritize. I wish your mother luck on her...
She's not leaving right now. We have time.
There we go. Then what is your...
I was just asking, hey, what are you doing in a couple of weeks after we do this research?
And do the good doctor or August?
August gets to the point where he's done paying attention to those two and literally finds respite in turning and watching Kobe and Otto.
Yeah, there you go. He's kind of up by the shoulders. Every now and then we see him lick the dish towel and try to clean the eyes and stuff on Otto's face. Dr. Stone, you've finished with your communion and such. You have a sense of peace. You feel like your prayers have been heard and such. So any input onto what's next, or these two?
I haven't heard a word they said. I've been focused on
He's
ritual
a
casting and
medic.
praying.
He knows how to tune stuff out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I imagine just as you're coming out of everything, you realize what's going on, and then you just because we're continuing to argue. We're just not.
What's really funny is though that as I was praying for spells, for some reason I prayed for water walk. And I don't know why I now have this spell, but apparently we might need it. The goddess says, hey, you might need water walk.
I saw you over there scribbling to change your sheet. Don't lie to me.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about getting on a boat. I'm going to have water walk.
But we're arguing about going to do research, and I'm just trying to convince Sable that I'm agreeing with him.
And I would say you know Sable semi-well, that you kind of figure he's upset about something.
Yeah, the argument isn't about that.
Yeah.
You're stalling for time, or you're anxious about something else.
Uh-huh.
You get the vibe that he's trying to bait you to leave, right? For sure.
So I will definitely, while multitasking, while we're arguing, I'm also going and getting a sandwich out of the kitchen. It's got eggs and bacon on a croissant roll. It's a croissant-wich. A croissant-wich and a to-go tea. And I hand them to Sable and then walk out the door. I guess we're going to the library.
I will go in the library now. Okay.
So as Moxie leaves, can I would like to pull Kobe aside for 2 seconds. Yeah. I'm like, Kobe?
Oh, yeah.
He's like hanging off of one arm, like he's rubbing the backside, like cleaning the backside of Otto. Like,
A butt cheek?
I didn't say which part of the backside, but yes.
I have a very important mission for you.
Oh, and he lets go and drops down, so now he's, like waist height with you and he's looking up.
Yeah.
I reach into my pack and pull out the hat of disguise.
Yeah.
And I put it on him. Now, you see how I look?
Yeah.
Think real hard about how I look.
Okay.
And it's you, dark-haired, about 4 feet tall, but really big muscles. Like you're like roided out, It's the roided out version
That's
of
very
Sable.
cute. He thinks you're strong.
Now, keep that hat on
Yeah.
and stay in the building.
Okay.
Okay. Do not leave the building.
Okay. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay.
Genius idea. I love this idea.
I'm hoping that it's like, I know he's short, but I'm hoping that whoever Minthra got to tail me doesn't exactly know what I look like.
Well, now remember, his disguised self can actually make you tall.
Yeah,
okay.
within
He
like
could be
2 or
your
3
height.
feet.
Yeah.
So he
Okay.
could be really close to
Okay.
your height.
Just all of a sudden,
Yeah.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just ripped,
whatever.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Bruce Lee muscles.
Yeah. And so
Sable's been working out.
I just kind of want to coach him on like getting closer to how I look, but keep him here so it looks like I'm here. And then I would actually, there's got to be some back entrance to here,
Yeah,
right?
There's a door out the kitchen.
I just kind of want to sneak out the back and then meet up with the group.
Roll me a stealth check.
To see if you can shake your tail.
My SDA dice are hot this time,
Oh no, real good.
23.
but not quite that hot. So, which I probably shouldn't have told you that. Anyway, so you sneak out the back. You feel very successful in sneaking out the back. So, along those lines. And are the others going out the front door?
I already went out the front door.
Oh, you had already left. That's right.
I did this behind Moxie's back. You two saw whatever you wanted to see of that exchange.
I'm okay with going to the library.
I think we'll go to the library and maybe tell Otto to guard the place.
Very good.
This kind of, sinewy, muscular Sable walks up to you and says,
Hey, it's me.
Sable, is that you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's me, Colby.
Don't tell anybody that.
Right. And stay.
Stay.
Yeah.
Otto, you never looked better.
and activates, gears whirl, eyes dilate and open up.
Well, we're leaving for a while. Why don't you go into sentry mode and don't let them talk you into wiping anything up or cleaning.
There you go. And there's a little salute. You guys go out the door. Disguised Kobe walks over to the door and leans out, like, bye, and then closes the door.
Bye, Sable.
Before we left, is it possible with the three of them there, I could have cast aid before I prayed for my?
I think that's valid. Yeah, I think that's valid. Yeah.
You've got for 8 hours. You've got 5 points added to your hit point max, and that doesn't count against my spells.
Amazing.
My spell count.
Is it 5 to your max and then 5 temp?
It's just 5 to your hit point max.
So, you guys, it feels like Moxie's leading the way toward the Ironspire Library. Yeah.
Life's
Excellent.
not hard when you've got a library card.
There you go.
Or fun's not hard when you've got a library card.
Take a look. It's in a book.
On the way there, I say, August, was there talk about going on a boat or something?
She did ask me how I feel about going on boats, and then that was the Moxie.
Are we going on a ship?
She got distracted. I thought we were going to the library.
I know, but I mean, eventually, are we going on a ship?
Eventually, I'm sure we might.
All right.
I'm not quite sure what she's up to.
Have you ever been on a ship?
Maybe when we get back, we'll have to ask Sable. I have not been on a ship. I've been, on a ship that was docked, inspecting the goods, but never out to sea. Why do people always ask if you could handle it? What's so hard to handle about
But
it?
it gets a bit rocky.
Well,
I mean, you don't realize how much a boat moves until you're on it.
Riding a carriage moves. It's rocky.
I'm not too thrilled about being on a boat, but that's okay.
You're a traveled man.
I am, but I stay on land.
Very good. Well, adventure, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, I'll go help out however I can, but yeah.
Sable, you're moving along in stealth toward the library, I imagine.
Since every now and then we get this glimpse of something on the roofs.
There you Very good. Go ahead, feel free to roll a stealth, just for giggles.
Oh, I'm gonna use my Gear of Fate for once.
Oh!
That was a natural one.
Oh, well done. So, re-roll that after turning in your Gear of Fate.
I'm gonna use Carday's 19.
Oh!
And that makes it a 29.
Jeepers creepers,
Even you don't know where you are. You're going the wrong way.
So, in other words, we don't actually see a shadow every now and then on the roof.
No, probably not at all. So, but for those of you walking down the street, you do come around the corner and see the Iron Spire Library, one of its main locations. And it is a proud testament to Iron Spire's ambition to civilize itself through knowledge. It's got a facade that blends civilized grandeur with unmistakable kind of clockwork ornamentation. There's some stately brickwork that rises 3 stories high. Its windows, though, are rimmed in polished brass and smoked glass. Quills and scrolls serve as ornamentation on the outer walls, and there's a big copper dome on the top of it. And there's little vents of steam that pop out every now and then off of the roof. It's got big steps going up, as a library might, and huge double oaken doors on the front that you are easily able to open. Inside, there's this vaulted hall of black and white marble tiles in the entryway, and there's on the walls are different diagrams of astrolabs and clockwork schematics, kind of as decorative art more than like working pieces of reference. There's some lamps that obviously have, Dr. Stone, you kind of instantly recognize some permanency of light that are cast within them, and move on along those lines. There's a series of pneumatic tubes that descend down to a central desk that's about 20 feet in front of you. And just a short moment of time travel, standing near the desk is Sable, perhaps talking with someone. In the moments before you guys walk in, Sable, you've entered a few minutes earlier. Somehow you got there ahead of them in stealth and secrecy. And as you walk in, perhaps, and head toward the desk, it's back in your memory a ways, but there is a familiar, elderly, gnomish face sitting on a high chair so that they can see over this little centralized help desk that's there. And as you walk in, she says,
Well, good morning to you. What can I do for you today? It's the Lost Boy. Come on over here.
Hi, Granny. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Now, she looks around, she goes, now here in the library, when we're out in public, you know that it's Mrs. Morningstar.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Now, once you get old, you can maybe even call me Mildred, but that's fine. What are you doing?
Doing some research.
Oh, Mildred, what on?
Just the history of Iron Spire. It's really called to me recently.
Yeah, oh, that's very nice, very nice. You've gone for so long. Did you find a nice place?
Yeah, I've settled here in the city somewhere.
Oh, that's very nice. It's so excited to see. We'd definitely be able to help you out.
about that time the doors open, right? And in comes the rest of the party. She goes,
Oh, we're busy this morning. Just let me know what you might need.
and you guys, as I said, see Sable talking to this old gnomish woman who's sitting in a very tall chair so that she can be at the service desk, so to speak.
So that's what this looks like on the inside.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna need one of you to do the talking. I got some overdues.
Oh, okay. So, hello. My name's Dr. Elias Stone, and I was,
And you could tell she's totally listening to you, but her eyes have drifted over to this tiefling, right? And then she looks back at you, and then her eyes drift over to this tiefling, and then she looks back at you.
looking for any kind of books you might have on the history of old Iron Spire before the calamity, before it was, and then any kind of religious cultist activity in Iron Spire.
Oh. And she kind of glances over towards Sable.
Seems to be an interesting part of those, interesting topic today. You guys together?
School project.
Yeah.
And when Moxie says that, she's like,
Oh, it's good to see you, girl.
She just quietly slides over a gold piece.
That's very nice.
and then her whole attitude changes. She's like,
Oh, it's very great. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Miss Moxie. How's it going?
I've been busy.
Are you still on the mystery murder kick?
It's not a phase, Mom. I don't know if you
And she
can...
kind of glares a little bit. She goes,
Now listen, I told you when we're out in public, it's Mrs. Morningstar. Or maybe, we're about the same age, but...
Come on, Granny.
and she glares harshly at Sable. She's like,
But you guys know what you the two of you as friends, aren't you?
We are.
Yeah,
All
that's-
right. Well, thank you so much, Granny. We'll figure out the library.
Well, no, we can help in lots of ways.
And I'll just walk away.
You can help me, Mrs. Morningstar. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes. Now, Moxie can tell you there's some very fine murder mystery books. Murder on the Owlbear Express. And then there were Knowles. Those are both very nice. The Sending Stone's Murder. That's a nice one.
The sending stone is coming from inside the house.
We're not here for fiction. We're here for non-fiction. Is that still upstairs?
Yes.
But let me ask you this. Do you have any, because I know sometimes it's a separate category. Believe it or not, I listened when you were talking about how the library works, back when we were both 20. So the question is, I need large-scale maps of the city. The older, the better.
Oh, well, we can do some regular research and things, but if we want to go into our oldest collection, that's just downstairs, some of the other things, we've had a small situation that's happened because of that.
Of course you have.
Yes. Recently, the library Clockwork helper for that won't let anyone downstairs.
Good news. My buddy here, and she slaps August on the shoulder, he's got a way with automatons. He's the automaton whisperer.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
So maybe we can convince him to stand down. Let's go see if we can talk some sense into this Otto Jr.
What is his name?
That particular one, his name is Gary.
And then about that time, there's a crash and a bang from a little side alcove, and a young freckled woman with goggles perched on top of her head comes running up out from these stairs that are going down in this little alcove, and she's like, Miss Morningstar, it's loose, it's throwing things. And we'll have to find out what this hubbub is about next week.
Red Dirt D&D Curse of the Clockwork City is Brooke Bullock as our Dungeon Master, Kiri Hester as Moxie, Connor Shenold as Sable, Johnny Payne as August E. Graymore, and I'm Michael Cross as Dr. Elias Stone. Our theme music comes from Ovani Sound. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of Jeffrey McBride, Monument Studios, Describe.com, and TabletopAudio.com. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by ST Way Gaming. You can find us at reddirtdnd.com. If you are enjoying Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we discover more secrets in the Clockwork City.
Keep up to date with the coolest geek shenanigans in Oklahoma when you listen to the Okie Geek podcast. Stay in the know about upcoming conventions, comic books, and the nerdiest happenings in the Panhandle State. That way you don't miss out on things like live Mario Kart, Wizard comics, or board game conventions. Search for Okie Geek on the NPR app or wherever you get podcasts.